Welcome back to One Comic Book a Day, where we're covering Superman issue 80. And for a big issue like the 80th issue of Superman, it starts off with Superman's big brother. I keep wanting to say Superman's older brother. It's basically the same thing. But Superman's big brother introduces Superman's big brother. He's not really Superman's big brother, and actually I'm starting to understand why so many people said when Supergirl got introduced they didn't really believe she was going to be his real cousin, because they pulled crap like this a lot. I mean, the last time we got like an alien being with superpowers, it turned out to be a robot Superman built. That's not what's happening here. It's, I don't know, not more interesting, but similar to a robot. It's just another alien dude. Oh no, I've spoiled it right away. So a spaceship is about to crash on Earth. Superman kind of stops it, but the person inside it has amnesia. And inside there is a charted course written in the handwriting of Jor-El that starts with "my son," and then nothing else is really written. So he just kind of assumes that Jor-El had another kid that he didn't happen to mention to Clark at all. Did he leave a note for Clark? Sometimes he seems to know what was happening on Krypton. You also would think that one scientist who traveled to Krypton would have known about this and mentioned something, as he thought it was too depressing. Hulk has amnesia. Hulk as in H-A-L-K, not H-U-L-K. Hulk. And just kind of goes with hearing that he's Superman's older brother and immediately starts acting like your pompous older brother, you know, the one that's like really good at sports or something, and tries to make you feel inferior. He's immediately jumping at doing things for Superman, but it turns out he doesn't quite have Superman's powers. He has similar powers, but they're weaker, including being vulnerable. So this actually creates an interesting challenge for Superman. Superman is constantly being thrown back by his brother to handle the lesser things as he goes after the criminals or the bigger stuff, but he can't actually handle these things. So Superman has to handle whatever he's doing at the specific time and help Hulk from not being killed. So this is actually distracting him from the rest of the problem, which he could have solved easily if he didn't have to deal with Hulk. And he's not going to tell Hulk because he seems to care more about Hulk's ego than being the hero, which is something to slightly knock Superman on. But it is a conflict that I support. It is Superman being nice. Nice in a horrific way that might get people killed, mainly Hulk. Hulk also is coming on to Lois, putting Clark aside, and he just sort of grumbles to himself about this. And actually, because Hulk ends up being the one who constantly needs to be saved, Lois is saved from being the damsel in distress. It's Hulk that's the damsel in distress in this issue. Even the action scenes have a point. Not all of them. We do get into just senseless action to have action, but they are kind of getting across of what the issue is with his older brother and why this is causing havoc for Superman. Which is fascinating because I wouldn't say the story is particularly good, but I'm going to have to say it's functioning. And that is the bare minimum I ask for when it comes to recommending or thinking a story is good. I think it does manage to just cross that line because it does function, giving Superman a challenge that's actually somewhat interesting. The solution to the story is not interesting. You see, Hulk is not actually his brother. Oh my god, I'm absolutely shocked. Hulk, it turns out, is a different alien who crash landed on Krypton, which is why his powers are different. Jor-El helped him and fixed up the ship, only somewhat, because it ended up getting caught up in the explosion and he was in suspended animation until he crash landed on Earth. And because Jor-El had written out the charted course for Clark's ship, but didn't end up needing it, he handed it to Hulk, which I guess he had started writing a note with "my son," and the assumption's just there. It took a criminal electrocuting Hulk for him to regain his memory. And he stops being pompous, and Superman wishes he was his older brother, even though everything that's happened up to that point pretty much says the opposite. Maybe he's just being nice. And he leaves the planet forever and ever. Even though he's kind of dressed like that superhero troll doll I had as a child. That had nothing to do with anything. It just popped into my head. He looks like that troll doll. But like I said, it is a functioning Superman story. So it's not a story that I particularly will remember, and I don't find it particularly exciting, but it works. And that's all I ask for. That is it from Superman 80. Superman's big brother. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to get notifications when a new video goes up. I do this Monday through Friday, but Fridays is Bat Friday, where I cover a Batman story and other Detective Comics or Batman. Until next time, let's ponder the question, whatever did happen to the man of tomorrow? And why would Superman just let his older brother just senselessly hit on Lois at that point? Guy's barely even been here, and he's just been a massive jerk to him. Okay, have a great day.